Hello and welcome to the first semifinal in the AA division of the Flyers Cup. Perkiomen Valley, the number 3 ranked team, taking on number 2, and for all counts and purposes, the home team here, the Haverford Fords. I'm Dylan Coyle, joined alongside Taylor Snyder. Mike Zingroni's in the bench. We'll hear from him in a few minutes. But Taylor, we had some exciting action on Monday night with the A division. A lot of upsets so far. We saw 3 of the 4 games being upsets, New Jersey, Delaware, last night. You think something's going to happen big here tonight?
Well, entering today, Haverford has a 21-0-1 record, Dylan. That kind of speaks for itself. But when you look at Perkiomen Valley in between these two teams, Haverford leads this tournament in goals with 16, Perk Valley 12. What's interesting, though, is Perk Valley actually one of the top teams in the league in shot count. I expect them to try to get that cycle going early, try to create some movement around the net. I think that's the key to success if we're going to see an upset tonight.
Haverford, throughout their conference schedule, has scored over 6.5 goals per game. It's by far the most. They've also given up only 23 goals over 19 games in their conference schedule. They are a force to be reckoned with. Both teams are facing off at the center ice dot. We're at the stadium here, and I'm ready for some hockey action. How about you? We're underway here in the first of 2 semifinals in the 2020 Flyers Cup, the AA division. Immediately, Haverford threw the puck into the Perkiomen Valley zone. Did not go as the penalty box door opens and the whistle is blown. Gives us a chance to talk about both goaltenders on the team. Taylor, what do you have?
Well, when you look into tonight's game between the two, Tyler Cassidy, obviously 17-2-0 entering today. Christopher Cowgill, another one of these 16-3. Both goalies with a high save percentage. Don't add up a lot of goals, but a lot of shots on goals for both teams. They're going to get an early test here, Dylan.
Cassidy had a .940 save percentage throughout the regular season. Cowgill had an .896 save percentage. Immediately, Haverford has some numbers, loses the puck, however, and Hawley can't catch up to it. Stasic gets it, throws it ahead. 3-on-2 if they hurry. But right away, Haverford defensively is strong. Puck thrown into Perkiomen Valley zone. I think we should just say the team names, correct?
Absolutely, Dylan. As it sounds, like you said out in the break. One thing I want to point out, Dylan, an errant net the other night. Let's keep an eye on that door, hoping for less madness in this one for sure.
The way the Flyers Cup works is there's 3 17-minute periods, no ice cup between the first and second period. It's just a 3-minute intermission, but it's normal in the second and third. The other way, a first shot of the game, and it's gloved down by Cowgill, and we'll get our second stoppage of the night.
That's something you really like to see early on, Dylan. One thing I noticed in that Paul Myra game the other night with Ruston, obviously the big upset, both teams kind of struggling to break it out early. You can't turn the puck over in the neutral zone in order to get it to the other zone.
Yeah, a lot of the talk we're hearing on the Haverford bench is they want to go north real quick and they want to shoot every puck they can get. Every time they touch a puck, a coach yells shoot.
In the corner boards, the puck is laying along. Cowgill watching it. It's to his left. Puck bounced up, and it's out of the zone. Long goes with it, gets around Perkiomen, and from the left circle, a shot, score! That's a quick start for the game. The Vikings up 1-0.
Beautiful setup there up the left wing, Dylan. Just an easy pass. Like Mike said, just moments to go, north to south. Got it on the left wing circle, down low, and he made him pay. That's 100%. An early 1-0 lead.
What a speed boost by Long. As soon as he touched the puck, he just took off. Made a quick little move around the defenseman and just went in, fired a nice low wrist shot, beat the goalie glove side, 1-0 Perk Valley.
Gavin Long, 22 goals in the regular season. He has been an immediate impact here for the Vikings. The other way, though, the Fords score! We're less than 2 minutes into the semifinal. It's 1-1.
What a shot. Jackson McCormick down low on the doorstep, Dylan. I mean, you really didn't expect anything less here at the Haverford Stadium, Wednesday Night Hockey, Stadium Arcadium indeed early on here, Dylan. And that's the type of stuff you want to see if you're a coach. Pucks on net.
Unbelievable start to this game. McCormick, he scored 3 in the regular season, and this one comes at an opportune time. Both goals coming within the first minute and 50 seconds of this semifinal. The crowd loving it, and the forwards look to go the other way again. A saucer pass, it eludes Waters, but he loses control behind the net, still pushes it ahead, and the other way. It went past Cortapella, and Stasek now enters his own shot. Glove save, bounces down, but he covers it up. And the first exchange of some greeting cards here. We're not going business cards. They're going straight to just hello.
Well, Dylan, you know my favorite time of year is the 4th of July, and the weather is getting nice out. Some fireworks after the play, something to keep an eye on. Mike, what do you got down low?
That was a strong save by Cassie. A wicked wrist shot right into the collarbone. Does a good job fighting it off, but not letting up a rebound, keeping that control so there's no second chance opportunity.
Face off to the left of Cassidy, won by the forwards. And now it's Andrew Daly who loses control of it. Vikings looking to get some possession. Slot shot! And Long bidding for a second. Can't get it on net though. Or excuse me, Haverford couldn't get that one in. My bad. Looking at the numbers, you know, it's interesting. We see so many teams through this tournament, you start to blend everyone together. You know, Taylor and Mike?
Absolutely, especially the numbers the other night in that WC East game. Really tough early on, got to feel it out.
And now we've got the second Vikings game going on here. Westchester East Vikings and now Perkiomen Valley Vikings.
This is true. Different colors, totally different schemes, though, completely different games.
Long going the other way. Puck bounces up onto his chest. He can't control it, and the forwards move up with it. It's Daly throwing it ahead for Cortapella. His touch pass eludes the stick of Quinn Hawley, and McClellan will push it back. Stasek gets back on the ice. Mike, what you got?
Yeah, Gavin Long, he just went off the bench for a line change, but he's been buzzing so far for the Vikings early. Obviously the first goal, but he's had another 3 chances right in front of the crease.
Ringwood rings it around the boards, and it goes right back into forwards' possession. Haverford just throws it in, and immediately it's being pounced upon. You know, I think something we're seeing a lot is Haverford is doing a lot of dump and chase. They're really a team that likes to get in deep, and as they say, get pucks to the nets.
Yeah, a little opposite to the Perkiomen Valley team, Dylan, who seems to really like to set it up the left wing. Both shots kind of come in that slot left wing area, not afraid to kind of get their forwards in position, pass it around, look for a good shot.
Waters trying to dipsy do him, loses the puck, but his teammate Ryan gets it in the defensive zone. Haverford has a 1-2-1 setup, it looks like, or a 1-2-2, excuse me, when it comes to the forecheck. F1 goes to it, and the next one comes with him. The other way, pushing it into the zone. It's Gatone going over to it, and Alex Gatone now backhands it up to the right point. A wrist shot, it's blocked by the skate of a Vikings player, and the other way it goes. 12:30 remaining in this first period. A cross-ice pass. It eludes the blade. And puck bounces up to Ringwood at the right point. Pulls it back. The wrist shot. It's blocked down. And it's pushed into the neutral zone for Boesler to get to. And they're trying to get men off for Haverford. It's stolen by the forwards. The captain puts him off sides. And the whistle is blown.
Might have had an extra step there, Dylan. Something to keep an eye on in this game is the offsides calls. That was something that really stood out to me in the Palmyra-Ruston game. A lot of controversial offsides calls close. Something to keep an eye on the officiating early. Seems like the student section has made their way, Dylan.
I think they'll continue to make their way. You know, it's Havertown, Haverford, whatever you want to call it. They're going to come out of their houses, as we were told, and be right here. McCormick now bidding for his second. He lost control of the puck. He's been active already in this game. Puck is finally put into neutral ice, and it's Long. Long and McCormick looking for some chances, and he puts the puck on that, forces him to stick the puck away. That was Tyler Cassidy there. Backhanded, kept into the zone by the Vikings, and Daly will play it, has some trouble, and he loses control, but finds his teammate for some help. Long forechecking, pushing him against the wall. It's Simcox Jr. He loses it, and again the Vikings continue to pressure. Long, he tried to put it behind his back, and it's put up to the right point, kept in the zone, and swept along the ice. But Simcox Jr. pushes it up for his man, and it's finally pushed outside of the blue. The dump, the chase, the change. Ringwood on, Stasek on, Ryan on, Waters on. It's kept into the zone, put up top of the slot, and he loses control. But a great job, a great effort from Adam Carter, all alone there to keep it in. Rebound shot wide of the net.
Had it, Dylan, had him beat.
Had it, but lost it there. Stasek now Left half board, slapper, and where'd it go? It looked like it might have hit the netting after a save from Cassidy. And we're just about over 6 minutes into this game. It's been a barn burner, Mike.
Yeah, that few seconds ago, Cassidy, he was beat on that rebound chance. No way he's saving that, but the puck is sent just about a foot wide left, and this game is still tied at 1 apiece.
You know, it's the joy of high school hockey. It's almost more exciting than sometimes professional teams because they're always playing at professional levels. With high school hockey, with college hockey, you'll see more mistakes.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a lot more madness. Couldn't agree more, Dylan. The polish isn't quite there as we see at the higher level and even up to the Division I club level in some cases. But totally different strategies tonight from both teams as a great save there. But I really, really like this game early on for Perkiomen Valley, Dylan. As I mentioned, trying to get that cycle going early as opposed to the dump and chase from Haverford.
Yeah, that dump and chase and moving into the zone, it's two separate ideologies. And I know Haverford's coach, John Povey, is a hockey director at Iceline, so I've had some interactions with him. Oh, what a shot! What a goal! The Vikings take the lead. And that's Ringwood with the left sharp hand slapper. Unbelievable.
And a little sportsmanship from Ringwood, celebrating right in front of the Haverford student section. Definitely did that on purpose. I could tell that one.
Hunter Ringwood entering today with 4 goals. He's got 5 on the tournament now. That ties for the lead. 7 total points. What a ripper.
That is unbelievable. I can't wait to see a replay of that one because that just absolutely has got to be one of the goals of the tourney. Mike, I mean, what did you see from down there? That was as sharp and as beautifully placed as possible.
Well, all the players on both benches, but especially the bench I'm right next to, Haverford bench, they're standing up, so I can't really get a view of the corner. So
gotcha.
Unfortunately, I knew we had it down there, but I didn't see him release, so all I just saw as it went in and heard your goal call.
That was unreal.
Which was great, by the way, Dylan.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I was surprised. I didn't think that would happen. But nonetheless, the quote-unquote home team is down right now. And Perkiomen Valley looking for some more. All alone, loses control of the puck, and the forwards take control. Playing it off the boards is Arazi. Jacob Arazi, 46 points on the season, also the captain. It's kept into the zone by McGouch, and the forwards are able to keep it in at the left point. That's Daly. Arazi keeps it in. It's down low, below the goal line, looking for another equalizer. They've been down once. Could they tie it again? A wrist shot along the ice, looking for a deflection, can't get it, and the puck is cleared. We are at 9.5 minutes to go in this first period. Taken away by the forwards. Pass up into the slot. Slapper. Kornapala can't get it on. Beautiful defensive stick to keep anyone from getting to that puck. Below the net, forwards still have it, loses it, right circle, shot, rebound, and again, it's saved by Cowgill, playing some big chances, big hockey here. McClellan now, racing back, skating back, sends it into the opposite corner, and again, the forwards pressuring mightily. We are at that halfway point in just a few seconds. Ringwood plays it off the glass and pushes it ahead to Adam Carter. Carter, again, all alone. He's used to that. Left circle shot, and it's saved with the glove for a whistle, and Cassidy will hold on to that one.
Haverford, they were able to control the offensive zone so much right there because they're working from below the goal line, and that's been an emphasis ever since the first puck drop. The coaches have been saying, get the puck down low, work from below the goal and up, and then they got a couple deadly chances from doing just that.
Got to improve the passing on the breakouts as well, Dylan, something I noticed on that last shift. That was really the first time in about the last 5 minutes Haverford was able to get that puck north to south into the zone and create something.
Yeah, a little sloppy in the neutral zone for the forwards, and you see right there, if they can get it in the offensive zone, establish some time, work that down low game and get some chances in the slot, they can be really dangerous and put up as many goals as they want, but it's a matter of them getting established in the offensive zone.
Matt Maiden in for the Vikings and wins the draw. At the right half boards, pushes it down low. Wasn't much pressure on him. Right circle. Nice cross crease pass. A left slap shot from the left circle. And Ringwood, again, he's looking for some top twine.
Yeah, I mean, well, when you score from an angle like that, it comes to a point you just got to shoot everything you get on your stick. And now it's just a prime example. Played it off the board, sent a nice little slap shot, and at the worst, you force a face-off.
Ringwood in to take the draw. He's got the build of a defenseman, but he plays like a forward. It's pretty remarkable. Ringwood loses it, but gets it back. In the corner, in between the skates, it's Maiden looking for help, gets some help, gets it to Ryan, left point, wrister, no traffic in front, easy pad save by the netminder. Left half boards, back up to Ryan, skating to the high slot, a wrist shot into the glove of Cassidy, who has the A on his jersey. You know, you don't normally see any goaltenders, professionally, there's no goaltenders with A's or C's on their jersey. Usually you'll see it in high school and collegiate levels.
Yeah, definitely really unique. Probably the first one I've seen working a high school or club level, but just shows how much they think highly of their goaltender, the backbone of the team.
Carter wins the faceoff for the Vikings, pounces on it, but the Fords take it away. They lose control of it in their own corner, and it's starting to be moved out. It's been all Vikings for the last couple of minutes, and before that, it was all Fords. But the other way, Cortapella will throw it in on net and looks to get the rebound. It's McClellan now. That dump and chase ideology working out well for Haverford. Cortapella trying to backhand it into the slot, doesn't work, and it's long. Racing down the left wing side, zone entry, loses control, tried to go back to his forehand from the toe of his blade, can't do it. Water pinches Cortapella off the puck, and he'll get to it. Waters throwing it into the middle. Long is over to get that, or Adam Carter that is, and throwing it out into the slot from the right half boards was Waters again. Goes for the hit, loses control. Icing is going to be called on the Haverford Fords.
Not so many face-offs in the Perkiomen Valley zone, Dylan. We've been playing a lot of hockey at that end of the rink towards Mike, and that's something to big focus on. I mean, you need your guys to win face-offs. You need to get it north to south, as Mike mentioned on early in this game.
Yeah, and you can't keep icing the puck because that's how you get defensive zone face-offs as well. So that's been definitely the prime suspect of this many defensive zone draws for Haverford so far.
Face-off won by the Vikings. A shot from the high slot. Hits a body and goes wide. Again, pinched up against the half boards. Ringwood gets it. Skating to the deep slot. Shot! Deflection! And he falls down, but the puck goes back to the Ford's way. Throwing it up blindly, however, he can't receive it. Ringwood backhands it blindly. Vikings looking for control at the tightrope. He grabs it. And it's again Vikings puck. Throwing it all the way across to the diagonal corner. Deflects off a stick and goes out of play into the netting. 6.5 remaining in this 2-1 game for the Perkiomen Valley Vikings.
Kind of had an early on explosion there, Dylan. The adrenaline wearing off a little bit now. It seems the opposite when you come into a game. Teams kind of feeling each other out. They kind of went in head first off the diving board, but now kind of back and forth. But this is a really good chance for Haverford in a neutral zone faceoff.
Ringwood does not win it that time. You know, I feel like while Perkiomen Valley have had the majority of the shots, I feel like the better chances have come for Haverford.
Absolutely, and as Mike mentioned early on, getting the puck below the goal line is essential, something Haverford's doing just slightly better than Perkiomen.
Left wing zone entry, it's Maiden. Left circle, shot, glove, save, and held for the whistle. 6 minutes left as Cassidy holds the puck. A lot of times he's freezing that puck with the glove.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times it's getting shot right into the glove, and you really don't want to force anything, especially when your team's having so much trouble break out of the defensive zone. Sometimes you don't mind a face-off, and face-off after face-off isn't the worst thing in the world.
Face-off won by, again, the Vikings, pushing it down deep and racing for the puck in the corner. Couldn't reach up to it, and Andrew Daly will try to play the puck up to his teammate, waiting for the breakout pass. Waters keeps it in, shoots it on net, gets the rebound to go in the corner, Long chasing it. Puck is flown over Carter's head. And again, the puck is, well, it was kept in the zone, but it's taken away. Right wing shot, McClellan, basket save, and a frozen puck. That's the first shot that Cowgill has had to face in quite a while.
Yeah, nothing fancy there. McClellan just shooting up the right wing. As we saw the other night, Paul Myra got a lot of high opportune chances off that. Explodes, take it up the right wing to the net, shoot it on.
Face-off won by the Fords. Right point shot, blocked by Carter. At the left point, Daly keeps it in, throws it down low, but it's a weak shovel pass, and it's taken away by the Vikings. Trying to move through traffic, Carter couldn't do it. And again, it's onside. Haverford trying to move into the zone. Siegfried and McGouch, were running into each other at that tightrope. It's taken away. Trying to move his way into the zone through the defenseman, and he can't do it. Big hit in the corner. Puck wasn't near him. Waters a dipsy-do, gets by the captain, Arazi, and again, waits back, gets a little shove by Arazi, and his pass goes to nobody. Under 5 minutes left in this one. This first period has flown by, and second period will be coming very shortly after, Taylor.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to point out, Dylan, 4th in the tournament is Perkiomen Valley in shots on goal. Haverford 14th. This could be an early reason why Perkiomen Valley is able to get it going.
Puck is in the skates of Stasek. Another thing is, Perkiomen Valley, they're not really huge underdogs. They're still third. They're one rank below Haverford.
No, yeah, they're a team that just likes to move it around and get it on net as much as possible, as we're seeing from both these teams early on.
Stasek, toe drag, left circle shot, and it's saved. Rebound comes out, and Haverford will attempt to break it out. But again, they cannot. Thrown in on goal by Ringwood, glove save, and a whistle.
Yeah, when Ringwood and Stasek are on the ice together for Perk Valley, they're really buzzing. I feel like I've only seen them in their offensive zone. I mean, obviously Ringwood has the second Vikings goal, but they've just been buzzing, sending a lot of shots on net.
Face-off won by the Fords. Again, a failed clear. It's been the story of this game. Pass into the slot. Almost connected there. Couldn't, though. Penalty is coming up. Whistle.
First one of the game.
Yes, the whistle about to be blown. It might be against both because there was some kind of, hatred going back and forth, but I think it's only going to be against Stasek, and the Vikings are going to be shorthanded here. First time in the game, and Haverford's power play percentage is ridiculous. It's, I believe, 38%, by far the highest in the Intercounty Scholastic League.
Yeah, it's Stasek, he's going to the box for a high stick. Guess he got a stick up behind the net, and with 3:54, going to get a 2-minute power play.
Big chance here. Cortapella, his shot immediately as the power play begins is saved and covered by Cowgill.
Yeah, Cortapella is going to be the quarterback here. Dylan, number 4, leading the tournament in points for Haverford with 3 goals. Looking to add one to his resume right here.
Fords will look to control it. Saucer pass to the right circle from the left point. It's collected by Arazi. Throwing it into the slot, still holding it. Another shot, point blank, and saved. There was nowhere Cowgill couldn't be for that one. Arazi gets the sauce, passes to the deep slot, receives it back. Right circle, passing into the slot. It was too bouncy for him to control, and it's thrown down. 30 seconds have gone off of this power play. You see both student sections. It's really loud right now.
Yeah, the student sections are definitely filling in, but if that puck wasn't bouncing, Gatone ties this game up.
This is exciting hockey right here. Again, if you're just joining us, it's 2-1 in the favor of the Perkiomen Valley Vikings. The first of 2 semifinals tonight for the Flyers Cup AA Division. The one next will be between 2 upset winners, Boyertown, the 8th seed who knocked out CB South, the 1 seed, as well as the Downingtown West Whippets.
Yeah, Luke Malai doing the honors.
Yes, he will. Excited for that one.
Ringwood
Arazi,
lost a stick. Perk Valley only has 3 sticks.
3 sticks. It's almost a 5-on-4, but Ringwood goes back to get it. Out of shape for a bit, though. Arazi, circle, shot, glove save, and held.
Good job by Haverford getting some shots on net, but they need to screen Cowgill just a little bit more. He's seeing everything, and he's eating everything up right in the chest, and that's why they can't beat him, especially on his power play opportunity.
Dylan, 2:34 entering here, left in the period. This is a huge opportunity. I feel like it's been dead for the last 10 minutes.
Cortapella passes across to the left point, and that puck just was sent up in the air to nobody. Ringwood holds on to it and throws it down the other end of the ice. 30 seconds left in this power play. I'd say, if you're the coach, if you get nothing going here, you'd be a little disappointed that they haven't been able to get more traffic towards the net, towards Cowgill. Arazi now drops it back, almost lost control, wrist shot, rebound, can't get to it, it's cleared out of the way. In the corner, Cortapella and Maiden fighting with it. Arazi bounces back out to the circle, and the puck is not kept in. I think that could have been played back in the zone.
Oh, no, it definitely could have.
Yeah, and it just wasn't. Icing's about to be called here as the Vikings cleared it with the power play being over. So that 38% is going to have to wait another time or two to get on the board.
Yeah, tough break there. Only one really good clean look there at the left circle, as Mike mentioned. If you can connect that pass, I mean, he slams that home on the doorstep. But both these teams, first and second in the tournament in goals. Low-scoring game thus far, Dylan.
It has been it has been a low-scoring game, but I feel like First 2 minutes, if you said that, it was going to be low scoring.
It probably would have been 8-7 if you asked me in the first 2 minutes.
Well, you got two good goaltenders, too. Cortapella throws the puck into the zone, a cross-ice dump. Hawley backhands it down deeper in the trapezoid. Looking for bodies, puts it back up. Right point shot, glove save and held by Calgo.
That was a good pass and shot. Great low shot. That was low to the glove. Even better save by Calco. Give him a lot of prop on that save, but that's where you need a screen. If you had a screen, maybe he doesn't see that, gets his glove in the right spot, and now beat him right above the pad, right inside the post, and that could have been a tie game. So that's where you need the traffic in front.
Puck is sent up.
There you go. There's your puck, Dylan.
Oh, I want that puck.
Yeah, we were putting the odds on how many pucks were going to come up here between the two games. That's one. I said 5, so 4 more.
You said 5.
I said 5.
Okay, cool.
So we need 4 more.
5. So over under 4.5 or 5.5.
I'm going over. I'm going to hit the over on that one,
So
Dylan.
4.5 is the line. Anyway,
Yes.
Catone throws it back up to the left point. A wrist shot down low, rebound, score! It's 2-all. How about that, Taylor?
Great setup there, Dylan, from the left point, farthest away from us, and nothing too fancy there. Right to the pad on the doorstep. Magooch finishes it off, and just like that, tie game with 1:08 to play.
You know, when Long scored, I believe it was him, he came over for the Vikings and did the little Kobe, you know, the flick of the wrist, and then he comes back the other way, Magooch. Just did the same thing.
Absolutely. Second goal on the tournament for him, 2 points total. Not a bad time for that.
Penalty coming up here. That is not the way to act if you're the Vikings, man.
No, not what you want. It reminds me a lot of what happened the other night. You've got to stay out of the box, especially when it comes playoff time. You got the momentum back, and now this is a really big thing in the game where Haverford could take a 3-2 lead, Dylan, with only 57 seconds to play.
That's just a bad penalty to take, and you give that awesome power play another chance here. Not sure why the face-off is taking place in the center ice dot. I guess that's just something they don't do here.
One thing I'm noticing, Dylan, we're starting to see that passing coming together for Haverford, tape to tape, north to south, tape to tape. And when you really look at it in this game, haven't been a lot of turnovers in the neutral zone. The team that has been reliable in the neutral zone has tended to been the one that control the momentum.
38 seconds left in the first period. Still a while left in this power play. Below the net. Passes out into front, and the backhander goes wide. Cortapella still acting as that quarterback. Takes a shot from the circle. Save up on the shoulder of Cowgill. 22 seconds remaining in the period. The puck is cleared, takes a hit, but still gets the job done. That's Long.
Yeah, number 61 in white, Gatone, he's been buzzing, especially on the power play. A little guy, but he's getting in those dirty areas and giving himself a great chance to get on the board.
8 seconds left in the period. Puck dump across ice. Cortapella throwing it on cage. Gatone now is going to turn around. Doesn't have enough time for a shot, and that's the way the first period ends. We've got an exciting game here.
You could not have ended the period any better of a way if you're Haverford.
Absolutely. Still 1:03 remaining on that penalty in the second period. Have to see where that goes. Dylan, back and forth hockey. Both teams still trying to fill each other out as we're going to stay on here, not cut away. We're going to cut away real quick. Actually, my partner is signaling to me, Zach Demuse. Mission control tonight, going to cut away here for a couple of minutes.
Zach Demuse is the boss, I believe. I think that's how it goes. We'll be right back. 2-2. Haverford, Perkiomen Valley. There we go.
There we go.
Welcome back to the second period between Perkiomen Valley and I was about to say Westchester East. We got two Viking teams here.
Haverford, Dylan,
Fords.
the Fords.
The Fords.
Versus the Vikings.
What a wonderful name. Creative as well.
Still 47 seconds to go on the penalty. Perkiomen Valley down a skater here. Dylan, let's see if they can get it below. Try to work it around.
40 seconds remaining in this power play. Haverford going the other side from right to left. Perkiomen Valley going from left to right, obviously, and they clear the puck. 30 seconds remaining on the power play.
Both goaltenders have seemed to really settle in this game. Dylan, 2 quick goals right out of the jump. Really got the fans excited. The players kind of feel it a little bit, but settling down a little bit, seeing a lot more defense, a lot more blue line.
Down below the goal line, below the net, or behind the net, McClellan gets it at the left point. Cortapella now. Cortapella moving his way into the blue paint. Doesn't get the job done, but the penalty kill does get the job done for the second time tonight. The other way, coming right out of the box. Or actually, it wasn't him, but Stasek with the shot. It goes just wide. Getting pinned up against the wall.
I think Cassie might have actually got a piece of that shot with his blocker ever so slightly.
Cortapella now, the main man. Not in this game so far, but he's held the puck a lot. Just hasn't gotten on the score sheet. Gets pinned up against the wall, and Maiden will fish it out of the left half boards, but it's taken away, and Quinn Howley will have it. Kept in it again. You know, I don't know if this zone seems to be the place to keep pucks in, but it looks like it, you know, is a magnet for that sort of thing. It's kept in the zone once again by Simcox Jr. And this line is doing some great work. Thrown out to neutral ice. And the Vikings will look to get it out of the zone. But again, it's into the skates of a man, and Jake Stasek can't find it. It's now Quinn Hawley looking for it. He pokes at it, and it's taken away. And there go the Vikings. Right wing zone entry centrally. The shot deflects off a stick and hits the netting.
We've seen a really similar setup all night long from the Vikings, Dylan, just kind of going north to south through the neutral zone, skating from up high in the slot to that right wing, just putting a shot on net, trying to create some traffic in front of the net. Face-off to come here, 14:35 remaining in the second as Dylan Coyle checking up on mission control. We are A-OK.
We are A-OK for the moment. If you hear a little bit of an echo, do apologize for that. Trying to fix that while the game goes on. The Fords looking for some offensive action. They've controlled the majority of the second period so far. Trying to find the puck in the corner. Still looking for it. Not much action. Trying to go behind his back. And the Fords keep it in. Andrew Daly is there. Left half boards poked ahead. Below the goal line. And waiting for some help. Can't find any, though. Yeah, that puck's seeming to just stagnate in that one corner we can't see, Taylor.
Yeah, Haverford's been real pesky this period, dealing with the forecheck, kind of taking a play out of Perkiomen Valley's playbook early on.
The other way, it's the Vikings looking for some offense. Long central, can't receive the pass. It went off the stick of Daly. McClellan can't find it, throws it out into the slot. There was a man waiting there. That was Carter, but he couldn't find it either. The other way, Hawley has a lot of speed, enters his own right wing, trying to pull it back from the right side, going with a little bit of a toe drag, but can't get it done.
That's a great defensive play there by Perkiomen Valley. Hawley had a lot of speed skating up through that slot, Dylan.
The other way, it's the Vikings. They're starting to get some offensive power. Carter the shot, pad save, and cover.
What I really like from both teams, what they're doing, sometimes when they get the neutral puck, or get the puck in the neutral zone, they just get the puck and go.
Yeah.
And I am really satisfied when I see that. Just getting the puck and just skating as fast as you can the other way and getting a shot on net.
Yeah, I really have been seeing that a lot tonight, Mike. Not too much movement in each other's zones, just kind of going up the slot, skating up through the wing, throw one on net.
Yeah, and just eliminate your thinking. Just get the puck and go.
Face-off won by the Vikings, and Ringwood has it. gives it to Maiden, back to Ringwood, backhander into the slot, deflection behind his back, between his legs, it almost worked. A wrist shot from the left point goes wide.
Love that setup there, Dylan. That's probably the first time all game we've really seen traffic in front of the net. Great idea there by the Perkiomen Valley Vikings.
Puck dumped in, Fords take it away. Arazi giving it to his partner in the corner, but Alex Gatone can't get there. Facing his own net, throwing it back in, can't do the work there. And Nathan Radadam gives it up. Left circle, shot by Ringwood, glove down, and saved by Tyler Cassidy.
They're really going at that glove in this period, Dylan. They're trying to beat him on that short
Even
end.
last period, too.
Yep, something to look out for sure, as he's donning that assistant captain, which we mentioned in the first period, Dylan. I had thought about it a little bit more. I think this is the first time I've seen that ever, college or high school.
Having the A on the goaltender?
Having the A on the goaltender.
The A on the tendy. Face off to the right of Cassidy. Vikings asserting themselves a little more as this period goes on. 5 minutes into it.
Gave him a little shot there, number 17. We got a penalty call coming up, Dylan.
Penalty is coming up after that. Puck is touched by the Vikings, and I think this penalty is going to be coming up against Perkiomen Valley, and it's Ringwood.
Yep, spring forward. Anytime your numbers are facing away to the forward or defender in that situation, you're just going to get called for that. Way too close. No reason to push him like that from behind. And yet again, Dylan, just not a smart penalty by Perkiomen Valley.
Not at all. And this is the third time. If we're going by the numbers game, this should be the time that Haverford gets on the board on special teams.
Yes, I'm in the Haverford penalty box, so I can't really hear too much of what the Perk Valley coaching staff is saying, but every single penalty a Vikings coach is coming over to talk to the person in the penalty box. I would only assume it is maybe to be a little bit smarter because they can't keep giving away these man-up opportunities.
Arazi, left wing entry, looking the entire time centrally, controlling it still, hasn't found anything he likes. Goes back up, right point, wrist shot looking for the deflection, and a blocker save by Cowgill. McClellan, left point now, looking about the pass, takes a wrist shot, got through traffic, blocker save again, and it's cleared down the ice. Getting a line change are the Vikings.
Really impressive save there by Cowgill on that last one, Dylan. That was a nice screen up front, stayed square to the puck through the traffic.
Long doing a good job of wasting any power play time that the forwards could muster up. Halfway through this man up, right wing, right corner, falling down and taking himself into the boards hard. Cortapella now, looking for it. Fans want a whistle, nothing called here. Left half boards now, all of them fishing for the puck, but it's finally cleared by the Vikings. And again, it's Maiden doing the work there.
43 seconds left on the power play here, Dylan. Not a lot of zone time. This is a really good job by the PK unit here.
Maiden, regular season, a defenseman, but has over a goal per game, 22 goals in 20 games. Cortapella puts him down on the ice, goes for the wraparound, can't get it, trying to fish a rebound, can't get that one, the whistle blows, and Cortapella jumps up multiple times in the circle because he knows that would have been a highlight reel goal.
World-class speed there by Cortapella, Dylan. He had him beat on that wraparound. That was a pesky piece of work, a circus act by number 4.
And that is a prime example of getting the puck and going, eliminating thought, get the puck in neutral zone, skate as fast as you can down a wing, and get the puck towards the net, and you get a prime time scoring opportunity like the Fords just got right there.
Puck in the corner. Haverford again looking for it. Perkiomen Valley again not letting them get it. 12 seconds left on this power play. It's gone by quickly, and that was a great chance for the Fords. Wrist shot hits the post. Power play ending. Another shot blocked. Watch the man coming out of the box, but he's pickpocketed by Hawley, and that's 0 for 3 on this power play. Ringwood trying to fish the puck out of the skates of the man, can't do it, but a toe drag, and goes into the zone, gets the goal! It's 3-2. The Fords want a slash, but they're not gonna get it. And once again, Gavin Long gets on the board.
Dylan, who else but Gavin Long entering today with those 4 points, now up and up to 6 points. He has been tremendous tonight around the net.
What an individual effort yet again from Gavin Long. An individual effort on the first goal when he's skating down the wing to snipe it home. An individual effort right there to power through the Fords defense, get it on net, and not give up, chop at the puck again. And it just squeaks past Cassidy, and the Vikings get the 3-2 lead midway through the second.
Unbelievable individual effort, and I'm sure that Cortapella is going to be upset he couldn't pull something like that off just a few moments prior.
I'm sure Cassidy's upset too, because I'm sure he feels like he could have had that covered up.
Yeah, that initial shot was brilliantly saved by Cassidy, just couldn't get that rebound. And he's been pretty automatic for a lot of the shots tonight. Just that one squeaked by him. 3-2's the score. We're midway into this game.
Also on that goal, that shot was blocker side as well. They've been testing Cassidy a lot towards the glove hand, and on the blocker side, you're unable to catch it and cover it up, so you get lost in the pads, allowing for a second chance opportunity like Long got right there.
If Perkiomen Valley does hang on, and there's a lot of hockey left to be played, but if they do hang on, it would be their first ever trip to the Flyers Cup final. Any division taken away by the Fords. Poorly played by the netminder, and it bounces back up, played out of the air into Haverford ice. Rotterdam just plays it off glass and puts it back into the zone, almost off sides. Moran spinning, trying to find his footing, and it's being swatted at. No one can seem to control it. Yeah. Perkiomen Valley have never been to the Flyers Cup final. Haverford won the AA Flyers Cup Championship 05, 06, 07. They've got a chance. Arazi, shot, and a snipe. That is a water bottle popper.
Yeah, that was a snipe, Dylan, just to say the least. That was as filthy as it gets. The water bottle placed on the top shelf, and he makes no mistake, aims for it, and he pops that water bottle.
Jacob Arazi, 3 goals now on the tournament. Add that one to the count. David Fine style the whole way. Reading, you can hear the train from here, Dylan.
Choo-choo, it's 3-all. And Arazi, the captain, gets him on the board. You know, I can never seem to finish what I was saying. Haverford, they've won 3 Flyers Cups, 3 in a row, 05, 06, 07. They've also won the single A division in 92. The Vikings looking to right away answer, just like both teams have done so many times in this game. That Perkiomen puts him against the wall. Long can't find the puck from the circling, and Siegfried does put it into the slot. No one's there to get it for the Vikings. Cortapella loses it. It's Adam Carter. Left circle shot, goes wide, blocker side, whistle. And I didn't quite hear what the referee said, but it looks like we're having a face-off in the offensive zone for the Vikings.
Yeah, hard to hear what he said, Dylan, but one thing Haverford's doing really well in this period, they're taking Perkiomen Valley off their game. They were able to settle down the puck in that last period and cycle it around in this game. They're kind of playing chip and chase, much like Haverford. Both teams kind of switching roles in this period, it seems.
Vikings win the face-off, and maiden shot wonderfully covered up.
Yeah, he's had it all night, Cassidy. Mike did mention, though, 2 of the 3 goals tonight have come at that low glove, continuing to test him there.
A lot of the goals have been snipes. You can't lie about that. There haven't been really poor goals given up.
We're getting quality goals tonight, fellas. We're getting very quality goals.
That's what happens when you go to Haverford Township.
At the stadium on
the
Wednesday
stadium.
night. I would
Can
not.
you win on a Wednesday night at the stadium?
Yeah, it's a Wednesday night at the stadium, okay? It's snipes only.
I couldn't picture being anywhere else right now.
Snipeford Township. That's what it's called.
Oh, a couple nice deeks there by Bosler.
Bosler enters the zone for the Vikings left wing side. Puck pops up and goes to the corner. No one's forechecking, though, so Haverford has some time to pop it up.
We got a penalty. Getting a little chippy here, Dylan.
Penalty coming up. And is this going to be the first one? A high stick being called. First one.
Yeah, we're getting a high stick on Haverford.
Let's see who it's going against. I think it's...
Yeah, number 17.
Yeah, Rotterdam.
Yeah, him and Stasek exchanging business cards off in the corner, Dylan. And it's starting to get just a tiny bit chippy. Been a relatively clean game, but now it's Perkiomen Valley's turn on the special teams.
First time on the power play tonight. They've killed all 3 penalties that have gone their way, and they win the face-off, but the puck pops over Ringwood's stick, and they'll regroup. Nothing too special about the special teams on both of their ends in the regular season. Stasek now, right point, waiting. A lot of circling and movement on this power play, different from Haverford's. A lot of changing of positioning, and Haverford takes it away and clears it. Almost hit the linesman's head. They're using a 4-referee system here in this Flyers Cup. You don't really see that at any level kind of nowadays, in junior club level. But they do have 4 referees, 2 referees, 2 linesmen, 4 officials. Puck in the corner, Haverford keeping Perkiomen Valley away from it. But a shot from the left circle, glove down as easy as you like it with 6.5 left. And there's a face-off.
1:06 left here on the power play. Dylan didn't really try to set that one up too much. Just take the angle you can get and throw it on net. Once again, right on that glove here. They seem to like to stack the right side, Dylan. Let's see if they try to cycle it around there.
Ringwood skating. Deep slot shot, hits a body, goes to the corner, and Stasek gets it. Back again to Ringwood. Cycling it. Left circle. Stasek. Deep slot shot, and look out, a penalty coming up against Stasek for hooking. The other way, though, Gatone, his shot, it's low, pad save, and taken away by Perkiomen Valley, and we're getting some 4-on-4 action here.
Dylan, the penalty kill is so crucial in the sport of hockey, and right there, Haverford getting rewarded just hard on the puck, turns into a easy tripping call for the officials, and just like that, advantage no more for the Perkiomen Valley Vikings.
Sorry for cutting you off, Dylan, but that was a smart penalty by Stasek. Yes, you negate the rest of your 42 seconds on the power play, but it was going to be a 2-on-1 for Haverford. So at the end of the day, you rather take your chances taking a penalty.
I talk too much, Mike. It's nice when you try to chip in.
You don't talk too much. Don't say that, Dylan.
You don't talk enough.
Love you too. A left point shot. It was actually a pass, a slap pass of sorts. And Cortapella is mad again.
Yeah, he had it. That was a great little slap pass along the ice. Cortapella just could have got a little bit better of an angle to slip that past the goalie, but he couldn't, and he's mad at himself.
Yeah, Cortapella entering tonight with, it seems like a gazillion points, 49 to be exact in the regular season, almost made it 50.
He is an unbelievable player, but he has been kept off a lot of score sheets so far tonight. Puck set into the zone, 20 seconds left of 4-on-4 play before we get a 1-20 power play going into the way of the Fords. And again, they're dangerous. Haven't gotten on the board, though, on special teams yet. They're almost treating this like a power play now. 5 seconds till it actually is one. Left point. Passing down low, looking for the deflection. Big save there, but he had the whole net covered. Radadam's out, and the puck is cleared into the Haverford bench. So the faceoff will stay into Vikings territory.
That was really good positioning there by McClellan right on the net. Dylan had his stick in the exact right position. And as I mentioned, not a lot of traffic around the net. Most of the goals have just been pure quality, but good positioning there, just an even better save by Cowgill.
Face-off to the right of Cowgill. And the Fords win the face-off. Radadam just out of the penalty box. Plays it to McClellan. Left circle, slapper, deflects, goes down wide, looking for his man in the right half boards, and I think the net is off its moorings, or there's a penalty.
Nope, it's the net.
Okay.
Yep, Cowgill kicked it off.
Yeah, didn't quite see it from this angle. It always seems like the net comes off at the most inopportune times. By the way,
always.
You ever feel like you want to dance, Mike?
Maybe. To this song, I could do it, but I mean, we got too much hockey going on. I'm sorry, Dylan.
Too much hockey.
I'm too focused on forecheck right now.
Gotcha. Too focused on the forecheck. That's a song name right there. Puck goes out into the neutral zone. That's a great bit of alliteration.
Too focused on the forecheck is.
No, I say that's more of an album name. That's because that's like a whole theme.
Okay,
it's more like an indie rock band from Portland, Oregon, I think.
Hopefully, it doesn't get a virus of some sorts.
You know who's been really quiet tonight? I hate to call him out like this on the live here, but Perkiomen Valley fan section, obviously a lot smaller than the hometown, but I really would like them to get involved a little bit more and try to rally behind their team. They seem to be a bit out of it.
Haverford, 23 seconds left, nothing going on in this power play so far. Wrist shot, pad save, there was a man in front, that was Cortapella. He races over, backhands it to his man in the corner, who accepts a hit, still holds on to it, that's Jacob Arazi. Cortapella now holds it, passing it back out to Arazi. And again, nothing going on. Taking a run at him was a man from the Vikings, and Cortapella couldn't get the puck past him again as the power play winds down, and again, you can see how frustrated he is.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me a lot of that Ringwood goal, only from the other side, in on that tight angle, point blank. Really trying to test him from all angles here, not really aiming too much. The whole thought is just to get it around the net, create traffic.
Yeah, if I had to put money on a Haverford player scoring a goal from here until the end of the game, I'm definitely putting on a Cortopella. He's been buzzing, especially this period, especially in the last 5 minutes. He's been running the crease and had the puck a lot down there.
Frustrated Cortopella, does that mean a better Cortopella?
Well, he's been buzzing ever since the first play. He's got frustrated after he missed on that nice dangle.
Under 4 minutes remaining in the second period, 3-3 in the first semifinal tonight of the AA Flyers Cup tournament. Shot from the point, deflects and gets saved by the pad, or the blocker that is. Fell right back down in the crease and no one could get a handle on it. Vikings, immediately after the penalty kill, looking for some action. Boesler sends it down low, gets told by his coach that was a good play. Gets it, right circle. Was going to whine for the slapper, saw there was no lane, and again, held on to it. Stasek, below the cage, can't get it free for another teammate, and Daly will throw it off the boards. Magoch will take it. Oh, and he hits him up high. No penalty called. Magoch, slot, shot, the ripper is wide. I'm shocked no penalty was called because that was a head-hunting hit right there. The other way, it's a 3-on-2. Ringwood now. Left circle, down low, stops smoothly. A backhand pass, it's intercepted.
Odd man rush here, Dylan, they can get it.
But some good defense, a good stick there by Aiden Johnson. Haven't heard his name much, that might be a good thing. 4-on-2 for the Vikings. Ringwood now, left circle, but he can't get the pass going the other way. And look out, we've got some back and forth hockey. Cortopella, 1-on-1. What's he going to do? Shot, shoulder, save. He shrugged it down and back again. A slow change leads to a 3-on-2, but again, the Vikings mess up the odd man rush. Ringwood's been out for way too long at this point. He's tired.
Yeah, long shifts do not equate to success, especially in these games where you're skating around a lot, loose pucks, and as you mentioned, the puck can tend to move around a lot, which equals tired skaters, shorter shifts, something to keep an eye on.
Moran, below cage, looking for some help, throws it off the glass. It looks like it's going to go all the way in on goal. Cortopella can't reach it. Again, he's mad with himself that he can't reach it. And it's a whistle blown, 1:46 remaining in the period.
You can't get mad at that last few minutes, fellas. I mean, that's just hockey at its finest. Wide open track meet, back and forth, pucks on net, great goalie play, great offensive forecheck, and just not too much thinking, just playing hockey, shooting the puck, and I love that. That was beautiful, those last few minutes.
Focused on the forecheck there. There really was no forecheck there anyway.
Speaking of forecheck.
Below cage, Fords take it. Right point now. Perkiomen doesn't have any options, so he smartly plays it below the goal line. Right circle, the shot is whiffed at, puck bouncing in the slot, no one can get a handle on it. A shot hits a stick and goes over the cage, off the glass, looking for the wraparound, the rebound cannot be pushed home.
I don't know how that didn't follow, Dylan. He had that whole right of the net open.
Yeah, Calgill made like an incredible save. That's what happened with that right leg. He flashed it out the last second and just robbed him.
Unbelievable action here at the end of the second period. Puck into Ford's ice. Waters, right circle, shot, glove save by Cassidy with under a minute left in this thrilling 3-3 hockey game.
Guys, I'm in love with these goalies. I'm telling you, Cassidy and Calgill, just the confidence they exude, just the desperation saves they're making, and just how sometimes they're bailing their teams out. This is a pleasure to watch. It could be 8-8 right now, but these goalies are playing fantastic, just amazing hockey all around.
Stasek, right point shot, hits a stick, goes wide, and the Fords will play it out into neutral ice, and Cortopella smashes it down from mid-air. Back pass. Doesn't find his teammate, and Moran will play it at the red line. Maiden now, 36 seconds. I wonder if they'll just try to slow pace down at the end of this period, but something tells me that's not in the cards for either of these teams.
No, Cortopella's out there, Dylan. That's never in the plans.
Maiden had to hold, and luckily he got the puck back off of another player. That was Moran, who gets shoved down by Carter. in Gretzky's office, trying to throw it back out into the slot. Puck is still bouncing. There's a shot and a save by Cassidy. He covers it up. He did not see that puck.
He did not. Carter can't believe it. Thought he had him beat on the 5-hole. That was the first time in quite some time where he didn't really have a good line on that puck.
Yeah, Carter did a good job fishing it out of the feet. Then he had an angle to shoot it, but Cassidy, playing big in his net and in the right position, is able to be broad-chested and have his shoulder in the way of it. And though he didn't see it, he was in a perfect position to stop it.
6 seconds left. Carter in the corner. Loses control. Puck goes out to the mid-slot. Shot! Glove save as the whistle or the buzzer means the end of the second period. What a thrilling matchup so far, Mike.
That's how you end it right there. Just a confident glove save from Cassidy right there off a really dangerous scoring opportunity. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better 2 periods of hockey, especially that second period.
And the locals getting a nice little ovation here skating off right now, Dylan.
We love to see that. We'll be back in just a few moments with the intermission report here on the TU Ice Network.
Hello and welcome to the Intermission Report. I'm Luke Milai, joined by Taylor Snyder. We've got a battle right now between Perkiomen Valley and Haverford, playing for the rights to go to the final to play either Boyertown or Downingtown West. It's a 3-3 game. It's been thrilling. What have you seen, Taylor?
I've seen a goalie battle out there, Luke, and one thing that is really sticking out to me is Tyler Cassidy. Only one goal conceded heading into tonight. He has given up 3, and this one could be a lot more, though, if it wasn't for him. This game's back and forth. Both teams putting the puck on the net. Entering tonight, Perkiomen Valley, a team that high percentage shots on goal leads the tournament, but Haverford entering tonight with only 37 shots on goal average per game, but they're first in goals. So really they got a lot of skilled guys who can make you pay, and something to keep an eye on. The blue line will need to remain firm, and the goalie on the other end, Cassidy, will have to play strong.
Certainly. We know both of these teams have the capability to go off on offense. We've already seen 6 goals. How do you think this third period is going to go in terms of scoring?
Well, Cortapella, number 4 on Haverford, has been my guy to watch all night entering tonight. First on the team, 50 points in this tournament, too. Gavin Long as well on Perkiomen Valley having another nice game. And that goal earlier, loose change on the doorstep, closed it off. That was kind of the game early on for Perkiomen Valley, but as it's kind of progressed on, they've been turning into more of a chip and chase team. One thing I've been hearing from the coaching staff, Mike Groening and I talking off camera before this, is they want to try to get that cycle going, establish that forecheck early on in this period, really try to test Cassidy, because thus far he's been nothing but ice.
Well, we've got a 3-3 game, a trip to the final on the line. What do you think the coaches are preaching to their players in the locker room right now?
I think the coaches are saying, it's been a good game for both teams. I think both teams can improve on other ends. Haverford with the passing, it's gotten a little bit better as the game went on. Perkiomen Valley, the passing is almost worsened a little bit. You can't turn the puck over in the neutral zone. Play smart, stay out of the box. That's the number one thing for me for Perkiomen Valley. Stay out of the box, committing 3 penalties versus only 1 for Haverford. Both teams got to stay clean. The goalie's got to remain firm, but more shots on goal from both teams, because these goalies are stone cold right now.
Well, that's all for us from the stadium for this intermission report. We'll be right back after this short break with the return of the third period. Thank you, Taylor.
1 period is all that separates two teams from a berth in the AA Flyers Cup Championship, and then another chance to win the state championship. Dylan Coyle, Taylor Snyder, Mike Zingroni bringing you some 3-3 hockey action in the first semifinal tonight at the stadium. It's tie between Perkiomen Valley, the Vikings, and the Haverford Fords. This has been a barn burner of a game. Immediately, the Vikings look to take advantage of this clean ice because between the second and third, there is an ice cut. So we'll see some faster-paced hockey, what I think is going to at least happen.
Yeah, like we
These guys
need to
are
get
tired,
any faster tonight.
right? Some great back-and-forth hockey, and the Vikings are set up like it's a power play. Waters a shot, and it hit a man. Oh, what a block! That one was labeled for Twine, but the Fords go the other way.
Great defensive play there by Haverford. He had the goalie moving from right to left. Could have beat him on that right end glove side.
And that puck is sent into the glove of, now it's over on this side, Christopher Cowgill, and he'll hold it for the whistle.
Yeah, going back here to the offensive opportunity that Perk Valley just had, that was an even better shot from the point by Waters, but it was skated down in front and popped down to the other side, but it just wasn't stashed home.
Face off in Vikings ice, taken away by the Fords. Gatone, the turnaround shot, finds no one, hit a skate, and Ryan now in the trapezoid throws it out to his teammate, Stasek. Left wing zone entry, left circle, passing it into the slot. Couldn't find the stick of Maiden, and the other way, Fords will send it off a stick of Johnson, I believe, and then it's, again, thrown off the boards. So not really the back-and-forth hockey we were seeing at the end of the second to start this third period. I mean, this is serious stuff now. 15 and a half minutes left in regulation. Last night a game went into double OT. It can go that far. Stasek now can't get the puck into his blades, and the puck is taken in offsides by the Vikings with just under 2 minutes into this third period, 3-3.
Yeah, number 4 in white, Cortopella, he is coming on the ice for the Haverford Fords. He was buzzing in that second period. Then when he skated out here for the third, he was just getting some stretches in, and the coach came to him one-on-one and told him, keep going, you are going to get one as long as you keep going. So look out for number 4 in white, who has the puck right now.
Cortopella by one guy, below the goal, wraparound try, big save. The second attempt goes wide off a man. Hawley will throw it right into the skates of Carter, and Carter will control it, send it dangerously across his own defensive zone, and Long gets it. Goes through 2 men, still has it, doesn't get the shot off though. Daly was staying with him until the very end of it, and the Fords will look to break it out, popping at it, and it finds its way to neutral ice, but a great play to keep it from being an odd man rush for the Fords. And it's still going to be thrown into the zone for a full line change here. 2.5 minutes into this third period. You're watching on the TU Ice Network, working with the Flyers Cup. Right wing, wrist shot, glove save by Cassidy, and he gets the whistle.
Sorry, go ahead, Taylor.
I was going to say one thing I've noticed at the end of the second period about our good friend Tyler Cassidy, Dylan, and maybe why it's been so hard to score on him, is heading into tonight he had only conceded 1 goal, 3 goals tonight in this game alone. Could have been a lot more if not for his play.
Yeah, it's been 8-0 and 8-1 wins for Haverford. This is certainly a different type of game for them. Vikings, turnaround right point shot by Ringwood, goes wide, but it gets to Ryan at the left point, who's skating to the deep slot. And the puck finds its way through traffic but doesn't find the goal. Poked at and kept in the zone for a second, and Gatone gets it. He's much smaller than a lot of players on the ice, but he's got a lot of speed. You know, when you're smaller, you have more agility, Mike.
Yeah, and he's not any less pesky, too. I can confirm that.
Bosler across the blue line, controlling it through some sticks, and it's funny, the Vikings are very pretty when they have the puck on their blades, throwing it out into the slot, but it's gloved down on the ice by Cassidy, and he gets the whistle.
2 completely different teams in terms of shot count. Perk Valley 4th in the tournament. Haverford only averages 31 shots on goal, but what's interesting is they lead the entire bracket with goals, Dylan. Just kind of shows how quickly they can make you pay if you give them an open look.
Face off, won by the Fords in their defensive zone. And they'll struggle to get it out into neutral ice because Long keeps it in. Long throwing it across to the mid-slot, passing it down to Siegfried. He couldn't get his hands onto it. Perkiomen now, played off the boards, given away though dangerously, and the Vikings will keep it in again. Carter now, pushing it down deep. Overran it though. Right circle, a shot, and he didn't see it. And whistle's blown for a hook. So power play coming up, I believe it is for the Vikings, as Cortapella is the man going to the box. And wow, if they score here because of his penalty.
At the intermission report, I said one thing for both teams, Dylan, was you have to stay out of the box cleanly. That's the second penalty tonight. Haverford has committed 5th total of the game. In a situation like this, Perkiomen Valley can now take the lead.
Face-off won by the Fords, and they dump it immediately to start this power play. Hooking is the call on their only other chance tonight. They have not scored, but given away here. Arazi will waste more time off of this power play for the Vikings and then peels off. Waters with a lot of speed, losing his edge though, and gives it up. And again, trying to circle. Vikings somehow keep it in, however. Stasek was there and just luckily got himself onto the puck, but they do clear it. 40 seconds already off this power play, Mike.
Yeah, I definitely want to point out that Catone and number 61 in white, his short body, he laid the body in the waters earlier in the power play, so I just want to make sure that was pointed out.
Vikings have not looked good on the man advantage tonight. Maiden slapping at it to keep it in, but look who it is, the Fords, trying to get some odd man rush going the other way. Lazily giving it up though, and here comes McClellan going for a short side top corner, can't do it. Still holding on to it, wasting more time, more effort by the men on the advantage here. That puck's just dropped back. Coach telling his team to move because there's not much time left, 40 seconds left on this power play, and they've seen no shots on goal. They're in the zone, however. Maiden now, deep slot, right point slapper, big right pad save by Cassidy, and the puck is kept into the zone, into play, as Maiden will play it up. Stasek now receives the touch pass, moves through a body, lost control of it, and that puck is sent around. Ryan at the left point, left circle, passes it across to the right point. No one's on him. That pass across did not catch Ryan's stick. Power play over. Coming out of the box, watch out, and there's a shot, score! It's 4-3, Vikings in the lead. I'm not sure if it hit a man. It was
Maiden. Maiden deflected it in the high slot, and it went over the right shoulder of Cassidy. Beautiful, beautiful redirection from the assistant captain on the Vikings, giving them the 4-3 lead.
First goal of the tournament for him. He's got 3 assists on the tournament. 4-3 lead, 10:48 to go. Cassidy, that was the first time in quite some time he did not see that puck too cleanly.
Correction on the goal. That was actually number 7.
There is a slashing penalty actually coming up. And it's against the Vikings.
Gotta stay out of the box, Dylan. That's the 4th penalty of the game, I believe, for Perkiomen Valley. And you score a great goal like that. Cassidy been solid since the start of the second period, but you finally get one by him and give them momentum right away.
Yeah, the head coach is livid. He smacked the glass, and also goal correction. It wasn't Maiden. It was number 77, Carter. He was the one who redirected it.
Adam Carter, he's been all over tonight. Cortapella now, below the goal line, sends it out to the right point. Could a quick equalizer come? Shot that falls down in the slot, kept in the zone on the blue line, and Cortapella now has it. He was the man in the box, which led to that go-ahead goal. Even as the power play ended, they had the advantage, but 3 or so seconds after that, that's when the goal came. Catone gets it. Minute 30 left on the power play. Cortapella now, sharp pass to Arazi, the shot! Right into the chest protector of Cowgill, and the Vikings clear it. Exactly 10 minutes left in this game, 4-3. The favorites, could they be Upset? We'll see. Simcox Jr. gives way to Radadam to move past it. Radadam still controlling it. Around the goal, sends it across to Simcox, but he can't get it. He pushes it down to Cortapella, who has to race towards it. Smartly does. Gives it back to Cortapella. Right circle shot. It rose over the net, and it's going to be kept in the zone at the left point. Smartly done, calmly done. Arazi now, below cage. They're very calm and very controlled on the power play. Arazi, no one's pushing to get near him. Loses control. Cortapella keeps it with his right skate and will glide back up. Gives it deep slot. Shot deflected wide. That was Simcox Jr. standing in front of cage. Arazi gives it to Cortapella. Some sustained pressure, but that shot deflects off a blade and goes out of play. Cortapella looks up to the heavens because he cannot get the puck past the netminder tonight. 16 seconds left on the power play.
Yet again, number 4 in white is looking towards this gray ceiling here at the stadium. Number of chances for him, number of chances for his team when he's on the ice, and he's just in pure disbelief right now as the clock is ticking. Still plenty of time left, though, for the four.
8 seconds to go on that power play. Dylan about to get back to even strength. This is a really good job at Perkiomen Valley after taking a not smart penalty.
0 for 5 on the power play. 38% in the regular season. Unbelievable numbers. Carter, who deflected that and got the go-ahead goal, springs it ahead towards Long. Scored the opener for the Vikings. I think there's been a point where the Vikings have been the team playing from behind. It's always been the Fords. And the other way they go. Magooch now lost control of it. Perkiomen Valley's coach telling them to skate with it. Stasek, Dipsy-Doo, still controls it, enters the zone, goes into the slot, lost control because of the back checking from Jackson McCormick.
Good job by Stasek there, Dylan. Good job of just getting that deep. Nothing too fancy there. He had 3 whites on a gray and orange jersey, but hey, you get the puck deep, you start to create something.
The Fords moving in. Cortapella back on the ice, coming together with a man on the other end. Maiden falls down as he's going into the boards, takes McCormick with him, and now we're getting a little chippy. Board play, a pass behind his back from, couldn't quite see who that was, but nonetheless, sides, whistle blown on the Fords.
Yeah, that was a pinch right there from the Haverford defense. The coaches were yelling at him, telling him to go, 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 because Perk Valley was on a line change, but the forwards were just a little tired from that sustained zone presence, and they couldn't get checked back onside, hence why we have a face-off.
Haverford got to get some giddy up in their game, as I mentioned. They don't throw a lot of shots on net. They got to kind of adjust their game here. Perkiomen Valley, as Dylan mentioned, has seemed to have the advantage most of the night. Put some pressure on Calgill, make him work.
Haverford Ford student section starting their chance. It's not desperation time yet, but it's getting close to it. And then now we got the Perk Valley chance. The other way, it's Gatone. Small body, quick though. Right circle, a shot. Easy pad save for Cowgill. Perk Valley clears the zone. Under 7 to go, close to 6.5 here. Perk Valley looking for their first ever Flyers Cup championship trip. Stasek now pokes it down deep, trying to push it back into the slot. A shot from below the goal line. Cassidy fighting for it. It's still loose and pops out to the right half boards. A shot or a pass across. No stick can get to it. Ryan now gets it. Left point. For a shot down low, deflects, and couldn't quite see from the angle here. But another shot. Ringwood deflecting it. It was a beautiful try on goal. And that puck, again, cannot be cleared. The Fords have had trouble with that tonight. But the other way, it's the captain. Arazi now has it. Shot hits the crossbar.
Dylan, he had the exact right idea. A beautiful deke to the low slot. 89 almost had a beat high right, and unbelievable rip shot. Just an inch lower, and we got a tie game.
Yeah, beautiful move starting on the right wing, shifts towards the slot, takes his open ice, gets Calgill moving a little bit from left to right, goes back left against the grain, above the shoulder, had him beat, but couldn't beat the crossbar.
There's been a lot of posts and crossbars being hit tonight by the Fords. Oh man. 5:45 left in the game. Long now. Pokes at it, can't clear it. Fighting for it at the half boards, the upper half boards, and cleared by Carter into neutral ice. Skating all the way back into his defensive zone is Andrew Daly. His pass is a lot to handle for Perkiomen, and Daly gets it right back spinning because of the forecheck. Perk Valley's forecheck, unbelievable.
It's been tremendous all night, Dylan. Both teams playing completely different games.
Taken away. Fords go the other way. Oh, a dipsy do, trying to put it in goal. Can't do it. Penalty coming up. This is going to be for a slash. And the best power play team in all of the ICSHL will have a sixth chance to get one on the board. This is the biggest of the night.
I mean, isn't this just hockey? A power play who's 38% on the year, going over 5, getting chance after continuous chance, then down 1 with 5 minutes left. They get yet another one, and who knows what the way this game's going, it might not be their last.
Face-off won by the Fords. They start the power play with possession, but it's lazily given away by Radadam, and they'll have to go back from their trapezoid and get something going under 5 left.
Got to get this puck down low, Dylan. They are a lethal hockey team when they can set it up from around the net and they can get it out to their wings.
Cortapella now. 46 minutes of hockey played, 5 to go. Gatone backhands it. It's taken cleanly at the right point. It's Arazi who gets it back from Cortapella, looking for some answers. Goes back up. McClellan, the shot deflects, goes wide. Cortapella is the one to get there. Will he take over? Wrist shot. Oh, blocker save. That was a very tight-looking shot. Almost handcuffed in there.
Smallest things in the sport of hockey. Great clear there by number 45, Ryan Dillon. Waste some time off the clock.
That's not a good offside call. That is not a good offside call. The captain for Haverford tries to get into the zone early. Then I believe it was either Gatone or Cortapella who was coming out of the zone, touched up, but they still call an offsides.
Timeout being called by the Fords, Mike. See what you can get from there, but Taylor, this game has been awesome.
Absolutely tremendous. A goaltender's battle on that last possession about 3 minutes ago. Calgill, some right to left movement. Arazi had him beat there. I really like a similar thought right here. If you're the Haverford coach, I'd set up something where you can get it to your wingers, try to get some separation, get a look, try to get the goalie moving from one side to another and bang it in tic-tac-toe passing.
If you asked me, describe your perfect hockey game, this is my perfect hockey game.
Absolutely. I mean, we got 1 minute and a second left, basically a minute on the dot here. 4:07 left in regulation. Back and forth. Winner will play Downingtown West and Boyertown for the AA championship. Luke Malai doing the honors later tonight. And this is exactly what you want. We've been treated to some great hockey here thus far in the Flyers Cup.
You know, the crazy thing is we could see, if there's a tire, we could see endless overtime, Taylor.
We could, and if it gets to overtime here in Havertown were to come, or excuse me, Haverford were to come out here with the victory, this place would be rocking.
So for that timeout for the Fords, I heard a lot what I've been hearing all game. Work it down low, get it up, but they really want to emphasize because on this power play, Ringwood, who is actually not on the ice right now, they emphasized his long reach at the top of the slot could get in the way, so they want to force him down, try to get back up, and just pester shots from the top of the slot, top of the point.
Kind of like a Swiss Army knife, top 3 on the team in points this year.
Arazi, right circle, Cortapella behind cage. Back to Arazi, under 4 to go. 40 seconds left on the power play. Radadam, back to Arazi, bounces off his blade, goes right circle, shot, can't get it though. Rebound comes out, throwing it back into the slot, can't do it. McClellan was coming from down low, or from up high. He gets it back up high to his defensive partner, and a shot deflection score! It's Cortapella, it's all tied! The dam has been broken!
What a goal from the left point, Dylan. A beautiful deflection from Cortapella. He's been the leading points getter all year, 49, 8 in the tournament, make it 9. An opportune moment, world class. We got a tie game.
Wow. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. It does not get better than that, but fellas, I just want to emphasize, we still got a full over 3 minutes left. So this game is far from over. I mean, the goosebumps are just starting, fellas. We got a lot more energy to expend here.
Cortapella finally getting his name on the goal sheet, and he's still out there. But the Vikings have a chance. Right circle shot, and calm as you like it. Glove save, and a whistle with 3:18 left. You know, that's our friend Cassidy. What are you saying over there, Mike? You're laughing.
Sorry, no. Me and Haverford coach, we just made eye contact, sort of just blew our eyes up a little bit and just shook our heads like, wow, yeah, yeah.
Making connections down there. I love it.
It's a friendly environment.
It's the stadium on a Wednesday night. I mean, people pay extra for this.
Let's go fours, the chance here at the stadium. Arazi now. Wrapping around cage, Ringwood poking at it. Gatone can't get it. He overskated it. Radadam, he didn't pinch. He could have, but Stasek takes it away. Under 3 to go here, and then overtime if no one scores. Stasek now puts it back to Bosler, who almost lost control of it. That could have been dangerous, but the forwards will move it out to neutral ice. Icing is going to be called here. But that puck just bounced over the blade. That's not a call that should have been made.
Yeah, the Haverford bench would agree with you.
Yeah, that puck bounced over the blade, the stick of a player from Perk Valley here, so.
Gavin Long, he's on the ice for the Vikings. 2 goals, maybe a hat-trick game winner in the books.
Carter in to take the face-off, wins it, passes it into the slot. Couldn't get the shot off. Perk Valley, they're swarming now. Shot from the right point just to keep it in. Carter, that was going wide all the way. Parasone now pokes it. Haverford, the first team to get over to there, but it's taken away. Long the shot. All right, I'm not even sure that was on goal. Just went to the other side. Cortapella accepts a hit, but gets the puck out of the zone. Almost a huge hit. Hawley let up on Carter. It's Cortapella right circle. That shot goes off a body and bounces back into the slot. That was a dangerous place to put the puck down. And Long with speed the other way. McClellan is on him. Long, a conglomeration of players there. And it finally comes free. Perk Valley has it. Ringwood, 150 left. Passing across. Waters, left circle, puts it on goal. Blocker save by Cassidy. Tense moments here. All the time in the world now. Ryan down low. Right circle, passing it across, score! It's Carter! It's 5-4! 137 is all that separates Perk Valley from their first Flyers Cup final appearance.
Beautiful setup, Dylan, from below the goal line to the high slot. Dylan, a beautiful setup, a wide open net, tic-tac-toe passing. That is where Perkiomen Valley is at their best. First in this tournament in goals. When they can work that puck around, they are lethal. 1:37 to go.
So 1:37 to go. Pay attention. If Haverford can get in the offensive zone, they will pull the goalie, but the coaches are saying only what they can. Stay in it, stay in it, stay in it. We will still have our chances. Still over a minute remaining.
Wow. Unbelievable finish. And there still could be more to come. Icing, though, on Haverford with 1:25 left. I mean, you got to think once they get the puck and they take it into the zone, they've got to be pulling Cassidy.
They have to, definitely in a situation like this. And you want number 4 of all people, Cortapella, to be out there when they do that, Dylan.
Yeah, he's on the bench right now, but they're going to be looking to get him out there.
Adam Carter, Dylan, 6th goal in the tournament, puts him into a lead.
That face-off was not won by Haverford. There was a little bit of pinching done right as the puck was dropped. Minute 15 left. Puck is being held up against the wall. This is exactly what Perk Valley wants, and they take it in the waste sometime. Clean playing there, and it'll be dumped in, rolled around the net. Ringwood, the first to get there for Perk Valley, and again he passes it back, wasting so much valuable time here. And now it looks like, if they're smart with it, Haverford will get some possession. But getting pushed down, and the puck is taken by Perk Valley, and again cleared. This is unbelievable puck possession. Puck bounces off of a stanchion, and the other way it goes. Arazi has it, loses control of the puck. 36 seconds. Puck is batted down. They say it was not with a high stick. They got to get the puck out. That's just passing it right to Perk Valley's man.
Can't get it past the trolley tracks.
27 seconds left. They got to pull him now. They can't even get the puck down deep. Gatone now smashes it down low. Are they going to pull the goalie? I don't know. Ringwood now throws it off the glass. Not. It's going to be offsides. I mean, right there, you should have touched it. It would have got it in, and that's offsides. That's dangerous. 9.8 seconds left. You got to win this face-off, and you got to make a beeline to the net. That's all you can do now. Unbelievable puck possession by Perkiomen Valley.
Utter disaster if you're Haverford right there. Dylan could not get it past the trolley tracks. It took him a good 45 seconds just to clear it out. Unbelievable blue line play from Perkiomen Valley, just forcing that in, and now only 9 seconds left on the clock.
Puck won by Perk Valley. 6 seconds left. This is a huge game in Vikings history. They're going to the Flyers Cup Final.
First appearance in school history, Dylan. It took every inch, every bounce, every bit of sweat that they could give. A 5-4 victory for the Perkiomen Valley Vikings, heading to their first Flyers Cup championship in school history. They'll face the winner of Downingtown West and Boyertown coming up here later. What an effort by both teams, a goaltender's battle. I mean, if you're a hockey guru, you spend extra money for games like this. What a game, Dylan.
You know, you almost have to ask yourselves, 8-0, 8-1 wins, it almost lets your guard down a bit.
Absolutely, Dylan. Back in fourth all night long. Haverford first in this entire tournament in goals, and a great display of, is there something going on here? Dylan pointing something out at center ice.
Yeah, so I think everybody's confused. You're not supposed to be having a handshake line. The referees are keeping both teams away from each other because of the coronavirus.
Yeah, both teams still are respecting each other.
They still are. You'll love to see that.
Do you want me to grab someone?
I'd love you to grab someone if you can. But yes, you know, both teams.
Adam Carter right there, number 77, got the go-ahead goal late. Skating farthest
if
for
I
Mike.
can get anybody over here.
Well, they're shaking hands, so.
But Dylan, to your point, Haverford entering tonight, they were first in the tournament in goals, and it kind of played out exactly how I expected. Perkiomen Valley, they love to throw shots on net, whereas Haverford, they don't mind kind of feeling it out, playing a defensive game, but they stood too much back on their heels late in that game. Perkiomen Valley took advantage of it. Late in the game, they couldn't clear it out. That was the key.
That was the key, and I feel like Perk Valley at that point had taken the wind out of the sails of Haverford, and after that, there's just nothing you can do, nothing if you're a Haverford Ford player to really, do anything special there. It's a shame for the home fans, but hey, Perk Valley, their first trip, Mike has the man who scored the go-ahead goal.
Yep, I got the man with the game-winning goal from Perk Valley, Adam Carter. Before we get to that goal, is there any way possible you can describe to me the emotions that go into a game like that?
I don't know. It was just like one of the biggest periods of the year. We're all into the game, and just to find the net like that is just amazing.
Was that probably the most high-intensity game you maybe been in your whole career?
Yeah, this was a great team. Both teams, I believe, are two of the best in Eastern Pennsylvania, and just to score a goal to win that is just a great feeling, yeah.
All right, before we get run over by the Zambonians right behind us, just take us through the game-winning goal, just what you saw on the ice and just emotions that follow after it.
Well, I saw an open back door, and I saw Hunter Ringwood with the puck on the other side, so I decided to slip through and hope the puck got through, and it got right to me, and I put that goal right in the net.
So, guys ready for the championship? What's the sort of team mojo going in?
Yeah, we're looking forward to the championship. Hopefully it'll be an easier game. We've played both these teams and beat them both handedly, so hopefully we can go in and win this thing easily.
All right, Adam Carter with the game-winning goal. I'm going to let you celebrate with your teammates. Congratulations. Good luck in the championship.
Well, congrats to all of the Vikings there. Thanks for that, Mike. And
You're welcome.
Well, thank you. This is the first time you're seeing our faces, Dylan Coyle, Taylor Snyder. And
Hold on, I want to come up and join you guys.
You want to join us?
Yeah, I'm running right now.
You'll see Mike Zingroni's face, too. That was a perfect hockey game.
Absolutely. Back and forth. Really early on in that game, I kind of had this feeling it was a little sloppy at the blue line, but at the very end there, Perkiomen Valley, they were a team to me that just kind of had the upper hand all night, even when the game was tied, and they were just too much there at the end working that blue line.
Yeah, and I feel like at the end of the day, both teams could have won this game very easily. It could have went, all those posts, those crossbars, Cortapella scoring the game tire with 3 minutes left. You knew that there was still another twist in the tail, and You know, you can't really write that stuff, but it happened.
Yeah, exactly. What I'm most impressed with is, high school hockey games, you could think sometimes maybe a goaltender can let you down, but these goalies for both teams tonight did anything but let their teams down.
You wouldn't know it from the score.
You wouldn't know from the score. You'd be thinking, the goalies maybe didn't have the best game. But if the goalies didn't have their best games, this would have been a 10-9 game. This was back and forth track meet, everything you want in an energetic, entertaining hockey game. But what was even more entertaining than the offensive play was just the goalies. And at a high school level, that was just insanely impressive to see.
I'd love to know where these guys are committed to.
Through 2 games entering tonight, Casti, as I mentioned, Dylan, on the broadcast, only conceded 1 goal in tonight's game. Had a tough go of it, Cowgill as well, but it really took a lot to throw Cowgill off his game there. Haverford, they had their looks at the end, but got to give credit where credit is due. Did an unbelievable job late in the game.
Yeah, so our man behind the...
broke some big news. Taylor, you're going to love this.
Yeah, Taylor. What is it, starting now?
Is it starting tomorrow,
Yeah,
Zach?
so Temple University is also going.
We're going online classes.
Completely online. Luke! Okay, so I know this is not related to Flyers
This is
Cup.
live.
This is not related, but this is a TU-Ice network, so we all go to
TUS
Temple.
Network,
So
yeah,
this is kind of...
So you see the reactions.
Yeah, this is
That's
big.
why I was like...
Guys, can I bring it back in here? This
No. I'm sorry. We got to keep
I have to
going.
say, Luke Malai doing the honors later tonight, going to do a fantastic job. Don't go anywhere, by the way. Downingtown
Yeah, we got
West.
Downingtown West, Boyertown.
Boyertown.
It doesn't get better. Come on, fellas.
But-
Upset drama. They both have had their share of, upsets so far in this
Oh, yeah, exactly.
tournament.
Get your popcorn, get your water. We got our water here, so, brought to you by Primos.
We've been treated to some good hockey in this tournament, this setting. Nonetheless, the track is beautiful here at Havertown Stadium, not too far from campus. And Dylan, I'm just looking forward to the rest of this tournament. I want to get your kind of closing thoughts on today's game, kind of heading into this Downingtown West Boyertown game, which Luke will have the keys there. But what's kind of the one thing or word you could use to maybe just describe what we just saw in 3 periods?
High school hockey is alive, and it's getting stronger, and it's getting better. When you're able to fill out rinks in, I won't say a random town, Havertown, the stadium is a very famous institute here. But when you are able to fill out places like Iceline, like Hatfield tomorrow night, like the Voorhees Skate Zone for high school hockey games, you're putting other, organizations, other colleges to shame when you're able to have that many people there.
Yeah.
It's exciting hockey. It's not like the pros where they're rarely making mistakes. There are mistakes made,
Of course.
but there's also the beautiful water bottle popping all the
but
time.
you have, these guys, they want to go places with their game, so they always have something to prove. They have things to prove to their parents who are in the stands. They have things to prove to the student sections right here, and they have things to prove to us. We're broadcasting these games, and they're playing for something called the Flyers Cup, just the attachment when you're in high school to win something with a professional team's name on it. Just the stakes are high, and you can see it from before the puck dropped. They didn't even sit down on the bench. They were standing on the bench the whole entire game. I had to get on the bench in the penalty box just so I can see. Both teams were into it. Both coaches were into it. Exactly, and everybody was into it in the stadium, and when you're playing for something called the Flyers Cup, you are going to be ready to play, because we're coming here ready to broadcast. I'm sure the players are coming here ready to play.
Well, like Taylor said, and Mike, don't go away. We've got some good hockey still
Get your
to come
popcorn,
here.
get hydrated.
Exactly.
Emphasis on the
Get
hydration.
hydrated.
Temple University now online, so are we, except we're only online for tonight. Temple until the end of
And
time.
Yep, we're still broadcasting the heck out of these games, so you best believe
You got
that.
us tonight.
Yep.
All right, well, we'll see you all back. Thank you for that, Pat. We'll see you all
You're
back,
welcome.
hopefully. Downingtown West, Boyertown. You're not going to want to miss it. Bears, Whippets. Great names there. Great matchups. Great broadcaster. Luke Milai is going to be on the call. Thank you for watching on the TU Ice Network, presented by the Flyers Cup.